position secured. Ship behavior can also be controlled through formations and stances. Start a new formation. Formations change how ships align themselves in relation to one another. Formations can affect grouping, ability to focus fire damage, and even vulnerability to certain weapon types. In addition to placing units in formation, behavior can be fine-tuned through stances. Stance influences many factors, including unit formations, attack patterns, and cover usage.
Allied ships inbound.
Scratch 1.
Priority alert. Strike craft suffering heavy losses.
Ops, we are in position. Collection underway.
Taking fire. They're targeting main power relays. Good kill. They're locked onto us. Rounds incoming.
Defending!
I have you on scopes. Pull around.
Hostiles destroyed. Transferring command of the Allied interceptor strike craft to you now.
Your ships have suffered casualties. Replace and reinforce the fleet as resources become available. Units can be quickly repaired by sending them to dock with either the mothership or a carrier. Dock with the carrier now.
DC, we are on approach. You got room for us?
As mentioned prior, carriers can also build units. Switch to the newly transferred carrier in the build menu to begin unit production from it. To bolster our fleet, build additional interceptors from the carrier now. While carriers can't build capital ships, they are more mobile than the mothership and can quickly reposition themselves across a battlefield. Bolstering unit numbers is only one way to reinforce the fleet. New abilities for units can also be researched, which will give units extra utility or an edge in battle.
Begin researching the ability upgrade for interceptors.
Once researched, the technology is made available for all units it applies to. Most units will not use their abilities automatically and must receive direct orders. With good timing, this can turn the tide of an operation. Test the newly researched ability now.
Interceptor reads. Ready to copy.
Good. The ability will be active for a short period of time before going on cooldown. Using unit abilities frequently will give you an advantage in battle. The next location will allow units to take advantage of the tunnel to navigate, shielding them in the event of oncoming fire. Direct the contingent to the target position.
Received. Copy. On our way. Interceptor reads. Move complete.
Location secured. No hostiles detected. Move the contingent of recon ships to the designated area above to gain cover and a vantage point.
Ready to copy. Send your message. Receiving.
Move the strike craft to the new location. Hostiles are intercepting a friendly carrier. We must provide aid. Attack the enemies now.
Break off. Cycle tracking on me. Ready. Moving to intercept.
The combat effectiveness of an engagement force is often directly proportional to its ship composition, size, and ability to focus fire on an enemy. Cannon fire and missiles travel through real space and will collide with obstacles. Positioning ships behind large objects or behind other larger ships, such as the mothership, can significantly blunt the effect of certain enemy assaults.
Enemy frigate. Engaging target.
Priority alert. Strike craft suffering heavy losses.
Enemy frigate targeting. Hostiles tracked. Frigate closing range. Tracking hostile frigate. They're firing. I've got tracking errors. Going in. Target eliminated. Frigate closing. Engaging frigate. Send transmission. There it is. There it is. Come on.
Maintain track. Don't lose it.
Have good range. Watch the locks in and out.
Alert. Strike craft taking losses.
We have contact. Frigate. Targeting frigate. Frigate, what's the call?
Going critical.
Line them up. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Good kill. Frigate in attack range. Board just lit up. Strike craft closing in. Contact. Enemy strike craft. Engaging strike craft. Threat detected. Enemy strike craft. Attacking strike craft.
Combat operation successful. We have now practiced all the techniques necessary for our main operations. You may exit basic combat training, or remain for instructions on more advanced operations.
The barren desert planet of Karak. Home to a resilient but divided people known as the Kushan. They fought over resources under a burning sun for thousands of years. Everything changed when Rachel Sajet discovered something buried deep beneath the unforgiving sands. An ancient technology that would allow the Kushan to escape their dying world. A hyperspace core. And with it, a map that pointed the way to the true home of the Kushan, Hiigara. The Kushan put aside their differences and for 100 years worked together to construct a grand mothership that could transport 600,000 Kushan to Hiigara. Karen Sajet, Rachel's descendant, volunteered to be bound, body and mind, to the mothership and become its navigator and fleet command. But the efforts of the Kushan did not go unnoticed. The Taidan Empire, a powerful enemy who had exiled the Kushan to Karak 4,000 years ago, took swift and devastating action. While Karak burned, Karen rescued all that remained of her people. But instead of fleeing into the dark, Karen turned the mothership into the tip of a spear aimed directly at Hiigara. In the war that ensued thereafter, Karen's fleet emerged victorious. The Taidan Empire was shattered, and the Kushan reclaimed their homeworld, becoming Hiigarans once more. Just as Rachel discovered a hyperspace core, Karen learned of the existence of two others. The first of these was gifted to Karen by the Bentusi, an ancient race who called no planet home and lived only among the stars. The final core was won by Karen upon defeating the Vaegir, a vicious foe who sought to control the cores at any cost. Karen united all three cores aboard the legendary progenitor mothership Sejuk, and in doing so, unlocked a vast hyperspace gate network, enabling interstellar travel for all. Trade and culture spread effortlessly between the stars. Population centers grew in places previously inaccessible, and the galaxy was united in peace. Thus began the Age of Sejet. But deep in the Outer Rim lurked a region of space from which no ship ever returned. It became known as the Anomaly. Gates in this area were erratic, dangerous. Thousands of lives were lost. Eventually, these gates went completely dark, and the anomaly spread. Karen Sejet, aboard a new mothership called the Car Sejuk, was sent to find the source of the anomaly and stop it. She never returned. 20 years later, the burden falls to Karen's protege, Imogen Sejet.